both of these teams is to come out strong today.
Yeah, for the first handful of games, you just want to play hard and build some chemistry. Get more comfortable with your teammates while also learning their tendencies and preferences.
Now, New York starting five. OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 2. Now here's Doncic. What a tremendous game he played against Miami. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Oh, my. Tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. I asked Coach about Jalen Brunson's game and what stood out the most to him. He replied, I'd say his toughness as well as his leadership. His teammates rally behind him, and that's why we've got to bring that same kind of intensity to guarding him tonight. Containing Brunson won't be easy, but let's see if they're up for it. Back to you, Brian.
And Allie, thank you for that. Reeves against Bridges. Shot is good by Reeves.
You know, Reeves is such a crafty and clever player. He's so good at finding ways to score inside.
Outside Anunoby. Brunson, a screen on Hachimura. Outside Anunoby. Beyond the arc. And he can't get that one. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Smart finds Doncic. Back to Smart. It's stolen by Hart. Fast break. Here comes New York. Brunson against Smart. And it's Brunson missing.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Slicing his way inside. I like seeing Hachimura put it on the deck and capitalize.
Towns, a screen on Smart. Smart against Brunson. Towns outside. A deep 3. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Towns has got 5 now.
A big man with Towns' range is invaluable. You can put him anywhere and he can score it.
Well, Grant, the 2025 season was sort of a return to form for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, B.A., he just seemed more comfortable out there, right? Getting back to what his numbers used to look like and just playing with reckless abandon.
Now here's Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
Doncic against Hart. Hachimura with a screen on Hart. And there's the lob, and it's slammed in by Hachimura.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Pass to Anunoby. Now Towns. Right side Brunson. Shot clock at 6. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Give him 8 points now.
A fantastic three-point shooter. You gotta guard Towns from the corners especially.
Hard against Doncic. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Reeves against Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Reeves outside. Towns with a rebound. For New York, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, Anunoby doing his work deep in the paint. He's got so many moves to beat you.
Outside Reeves. Back to Doncic. Smart right side. Up top, Aiden. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Fast break, New York. Pass to Towns. Stolen by Ayton. Bridges against Reeves. Doncic outside. And And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Wow, he's so composed. Luka knows that he's going to get hit and keeps his balance to get the inside score.
Towns outside. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Richard, it's hard to believe, but this is already LeBron's 8th season with the Lakers.
Yeah, surpassing his first 7 seasons with the Cavs. And look, this is his longest consecutive streak with one team. And he's got a championship to show for it.
First one falls for him. And really, the heartbeat of this Knicks team is Jalen Brunson, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., the lifeblood, both on the court and his willingness to take less on his contract, giving them the leeway to enhance their talent.
Both shots good from the strike.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
Hard against Doncic. Here's Ayton, and he buries his first look.
Yeah, this is where Ayton's comfortable operating, using his height and array of inside moves to his advantage.
Outside Anunoby, the 3, and Ayton pulls it down. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Hachimura, the pass to Doncic. That ties the game. Doncic has got 6. New York has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Tries the spin move. Brunson passes to Towns. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Last time they met was right here, and they were able to come out with a win.
And last time out, they seized the advantage with their defensive pressure. They did a great job of just forcing a lot of turnovers.
This defensive game plan is easy, keeping it the same, making them change things.
Now here's Brunson. Towns up top. The 3 is up. Doncic grabs the miss.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Here's Smart. Doncic outside. Smart against Brunson, and it's Smart missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Anunoby passes to Bridges. Connects from downtown. And the Knicks lead by 3.
This demonstrates how confident Bridges has become. Knows he has a green light to fire away.
Pass to Doncic. And he's going for the oop here. And Ayton with the stuff.
What goes up, Ayton will throw down. They knew just when to pass him that ball.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. New York working the ball around now. And Hart throws it down.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Hayes is checked in for Ayton. Kleber comes in for Hachimura. Laravia is checked in for Smart. And it's Kunad in for Luka Doncic. Free throw good, Hart. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, B.A., and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
Now here's Kleber. 6 to shoot. Kunad for 3. First shot won't go.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Hart passes to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Now Reeves. His last outing, he had 18 points. Kunad passes to Kleber. Hayes with a screen. From deep, Reeves. Hart pulls it in.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Alvarado outside. Back to Hart. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jake LaRavia. That's his first foul of the game. Clarkson's checked in for Hart.
Team foul. New York substitution. Number 00, Jordan Clarkson.
Alvarado outside. 6 on the shot clock. Clarkson. Excellent D there from LaRavia. Lakers trail by 6. Kunad into the lane. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
The Knicks have gone 8 for 14 from the floor. Pass to Alvarado. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Puts it up from 15. Hits the front of the rim and out.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Back to Reeves. Pass to LaRavia. Kunad outside. Clock at 6. Here's Hayes. Robinson defending. Clarkson outside. Alvarado outside. Here's Robinson. And there's a pick. Screen by Robinson. Launches it. Hits the trifecta. And the Knicks lead by 7.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Pass to LaRavia. Back to Kunad. Now here's Kleba. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. 58 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Shamet. Screen by Robinson to the middle. And a big finish by Robinson.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And here's Kunad. Outside Reeves. Out to Kleba. Hayes inside. Working on Robinson. Hayes misses.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Outside Reeves. Shot to stop the run. It's not going to go for him. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. It's the Knicks. They're up by 11. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Knicks team out there.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. Landry Shamet is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Diawara in at power forward. New York leading by 11. Inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Steps back and shoots. It's rebounded by New York. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Brooklyn where they'll face the Nets. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. The shot by Towns, no good. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Kunad passes to Doncic. Kleba, screen on Anunoby. Here's Doncic. And again, the Lakers no good.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Now here's Brunson. This is the most they've led, 13 points. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. Bridges, he's checked in for New York.
Checking in for the Knicks, number 25, Mikal Bridges.
And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. And it's Brunson with the rebound. Knicks leading by 13. High post Towns.
Oh, my goodness.
How about that?
And that's a powerful man right there. Towns is never going to pass up a chance to finish with authority.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Steps back. Here's Doncic. Luka! Get off me!
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Bridges outside. New York working the ball around now. He drops it from range. Anunoby's got 5 now.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Let's hear some noise.
Making a switch here. Hart's checked in. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Josh Hart.
I don't think anyone expected to see his production drop off the way it has over the last few games. But I have to credit the defenses he's been facing. They've done their homework, and they're finding ways to hold him down. And now he needs to find new ways to beat them.
Hachimura against Anunoby. Hachimura, the pass to Doncic. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Let's look at the top rebounders from last season. Second, Karl Anthony Towns.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Bridges. Towns for 3. Oh, great D that time from Kleba.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
The free throw drops for Vanderbilt. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Kleba. And Vanderbilt drops them both. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Vanderbilt with the block. Kunad on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Hachimura. Uses the glass on the layup. Hachimura's got 6.
Well, Hachimura's inside-out scoring ability is what makes him so valuable to their offense.
Anunoby finds Bridges. Outside Hart. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Brunson. Shot clock at 5. That shot off the mark.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Hachimura, the pass to Doncic. Ayton with a screen from outside the arc. And it's Doncic missing. New York leading by 12. Pass to Hart. Back to Bridges. And here's Brunson from the arc. And it's Brunson again missing.
His offensive output just isn't there tonight, but his teammates have found a way to pick up the slack.
Doncic passes to Kunad. And here's Hachimura. Doncic outside. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Fast break. Here comes New York. Up the floor. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
Just leaping up to the rim, no one could get in Anunoby's way.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Brunson passes to Towns. Towns owning it inside.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, "No matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind." Back to you.
No quit. All right, Allie. Thanks a lot. Outside Anunoby. Puts up a 3. Sinks the tray. Anunoby's got 8 here in this quarter.
Every chance he gets, Anunoby will take this. He's an accurate outside shooter.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. You have to like what we're seeing from Karl Anthony Towns.
We all know the message from their coach. Figure out a way to stop the hot hand.
Welcome to the floor, the legendary, fantastic Laker Girl.
Some changes now for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Marcus Smart comes in for Vanderbilt. And Reeves is subbed in for Luka Doncic. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Robinson's checked in. Hayes, the pass to Smart. Bridges against Reeves. Here's Hachimura with the drive. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Oh, if you're a defender, you got to be careful when it comes to guarding Hachimura. He is clever at getting contact.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And on top of that, they've been dialed in from deep. And if they keep it up, it could be a big night for them.
The first free throw is good.
A reliable role player. Hachimura's versatility, especially scoring-wise, is what makes him so valuable.
And both free throws good for Hachimura.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Outside Hart. Here's Robinson. Outside Brunson. Three-pointer. And again, New York with the triple.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from three is a beautiful thing.
All right, Greg, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Shot clock at 6. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And here's the upcoming schedule for the New York Knicks. On Friday, they're off to Brooklyn to face off with the Nets. Then on Sunday, they'll face off against Trae Young and the Washington Wizards.
And for that game against the Hornets, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see lineups get sorted out.
And Los Angeles making a change here. LaRavia's checked in. New York also changing it up. Clarkson's checked in for Anunoby, and it's Jose Alvarado in for Jalen Brunson. Bridges with it, picked up by Reeves, and Hart throws it down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Now here's Hachimura. Give him 8 points now. Reeves finds Smart. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Drills it from deep. Hachimura's got 7 points here in the quarter.
More of an inside the arc guy. Hachimura can be dangerous from range.
Pass to Hart. Clarkson outside. And he converts the layup.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Lakers trail by 17. Hachimura outside. Back to Reeves. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. To the paint. Here's Bridges. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Bridges has got 5 now.
Yeah, Bridges has many ways to convert inside, which can make it tough to stop him.
Pass to Hachimura. To the inside. Robinson with a steal. And here we go. The Knicks in transition. And Hart throws it down.
He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
Now here's Hachimura. 11 points in the game. And here's Reeves outside. On target from range. Reeves has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
2 minutes remaining.
Bridges outside.
2 minutes.
5 to shoot. Back to Hart. Over Hachimura. Hart can't hit. Lakers trail by 18. It's Smart on the wing. Pass to LaRavia from behind the arc. Hart pulls it in. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. He goes up, rips down the breakaway slam.
Pure effort play by Reeves, not allowing the defense to stop him.
New York leading by 16. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And Los Angeles making a change here. Kleber's checked in. A look now, post-All-Star break, breaking down three-pointers and other shots for the Lakers.
And they've been cooking from downtown, shooting with volume and efficiency. It's a strong attack from them offensively, and it puts so much pressure on opponents to try and cover all that space.
A minute 15 left in the first half of basketball. Clarkson outside. It's rebounded by Kleber. Lakers trail by 16. Smart looking around. Robbed. Here's Shamet, defended by Smart. Shamet passes to Bridges. Back to Shamet. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Kleber's got 4 rebounds now. And he lobs it up. And finished off by Hayes.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Now here's Bridges. He had 10 points in the win against Indiana. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. 6 on the shot clock to stop the drought. Got it. Bridges has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Bridges showing his versatility, running the pick and roll.
From deep, Reeves. That one no good. And so it's the New York Knicks in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. Back after this.
Great to see you. And speaking of great, see what I did there? Karl Anthony Towns had an incredible first half. And this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but what I really like were back-to-back titles.
Yeah, I know a little something about that too, Shaq. I know it's pretty sweet.
Well, it sure is nice to see you guys agreeing about something for a change. And fellas, bringing it back to our main matchup here. Through the first half, Karl Anthony Towns has been getting it done.
Man, Cat can stretch that floor, punishing inside, but he can shoot from anywhere. He is a special talent.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Here's Brunson. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. And it's Smart in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Takes a step back. 6 to shoot. Pass to Towns. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Smart outside. And it's off from 3-point range. New York leading by 16. Here's Brunson outside. And Ayton pulls it down. On the drive, Smart. Oh, look at Smart. Gets all the way to the rack.
What a move by Smart, showing he has some tricks up his sleeve.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. There's the drive, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Brunson against Smart. And it's Brunson missing.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Ooh, nice. Smart slipping inside.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Anunoby. Ayton against Towns. Yep, count it. Towns has got 16 points.
Got that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Doncic passes to Ayton. Now here's Hachimura. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Ayton with it. 6 points for him. Hachimura outside. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. New York leading by 12. Brunson with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Brunson! So confident at the rim.
A flashy ball handler at times. Brunson knows how to carve up scoring opportunities for himself.
Pass to Smart. Lets the 3 fly. Pure from 3-point range. Smart has got 9 points now in the second half. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. Towns outside for 3. Hachimura with a rebound. Lakers trail by 11. Doncic outside. Over Towns. Oh, Luka, like a bull in there.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
Pass to Towns. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Doncic against Hart. Reeves, the pass to Smart. Here's Doncic. From the arc. That's miss number 5 on the night. 6 for 11 now. Knicks leading by 11. Towns outside. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got 5 rebounds tonight. The 3. Another miss by Doncic.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Pass to Towns. And here's Hart. Towns on a screen. No good on the triple. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Outside Reeves. Now Hachimura. Smart up top. He's guarded by Bridges. From deep, here's Doncic. Another miss by Doncic.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
And Bridges has a nice all-around game, including knowing when to involve his teammates.
Lakers trail by 13. Now here's Doncic. He's got 12. Throws it up high. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. On the break. Hachimura against Hart. Brunson, a screen on Hachimura. Outside Brunson. Misses the three. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. And it's Hachimura missing. New York leading by 13. Hart passes to Anunoby. Back to Hart. Towns, a screen on Doncic. Hart. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop. Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
It's Bridges on the wing. Brunson passes to Hart. Towns, left side. Over Hachimura. Towns can't get it to go. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Down by 15. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road.
There are so many ways Hachimura gets the job done.
Outside Brunson. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Doncic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Karl-Anthony Towns is taking his rebounding to a new level in New York. He said, I didn't put all this muscle on for no reason. I'm going to keep playing physical, keep playing my game, and I'll keep demanding attention from every defense and then let the game play out. Guys, back to you.
Physical. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Getting ready for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for Ayton. Kleba comes in for Hachimura. Vanderbilt's checked in for Smart. And it's Kunad in for Doncic. Here's Diawara. He's checked by Kleba. Looking to get back on track. And Brunson finishes it off. Brunson's got 9.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Clock at 6. And there's the lob. And finished off by Hayes.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. To the middle. And stolen by Reeves. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Pushing it up now. And finished off by Kleba.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, he knew what was on his mind.
Here's Clarkson. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Jared Vanderbilt picks one up.
And Clarkson never takes his foot off the accelerator. He puts pressure on defenses and gets these type of calls.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Clarkson.
And at this stage of his career, Clarkson really knows his role. A highly effective scorer who looks to decimate defenses.
And so Clarkson nails both of them. And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
Kunad finds Kleba. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Shoots. The Knicks pull it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Clarkson against Vanderbilt. Robinson, a screen on Vanderbilt. Here's Clarkson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
It's Shamet on the wing. Here's the teardrop. Oh, great D that time from Kleba. Kunad into the lane. Lays it up and banks it in. Kennard's got his second basket.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Pass to Robinson. 1:52 left in the third quarter. And here's Brunson from the arc. The Lakers with a rebound. Kleba's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
He hit 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't had anything since.
Kunad outside. Out to the right wing. Out left to the wing. And here's Reeves outside. The shot won't fall.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Kunad against Clarkson. And he lays it up and in. Clarkson's got a
good maneuver to get inside. Clarkson is sneaky.
Now Kunad. Outside Reeves. Pass to Kunad. On the wing, Reeves. Brunson defending. Shamet into the lane. Oh, great D that time from Kleba.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Kunad passes to Reeves. Fires the 3. Kunad can't get it to go. New York leading by 13. Outside Brunson. Fires the 3. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. New York out in front. They lead by 13. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 13-point game. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, they've got Jalen Brunson. Also, Landry Shamet out there. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Diawara in at the power forward position.
And they've got all the confidence in the world letting Luka run the pick and roll. Just a top-notch decision maker.
Brunson up top, defended by Smart. Brunson against Smart. Brunson misses.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
From deep, here's Doncic. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Down low, and stolen by Hayes. Smart, left side. Off the mark, had a chance there to trim it to single digits. New York leading by 11. Shamet passes to Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Diawara. Offline with a 3. The Lakers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for the Lakers. And that one misses.
Oh, the mid-range shot has always been Hachimura's best weapon, but he's adapted and has become more consistent beyond the arc.
Brunson with it, guarded now by Smart. Brunson passes to Hart. Towns on a screen. From the top of the key, Hachimura with a rebound. Lakers trail by 9. Pass to Doncic. It up top. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Hard to stop Ayton once he gets moving downhill.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused.
Somebody doesn't have rhythm.
Now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He said, this is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up. He said it doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. New York leading by 7. Brunson passes to Towns. New York again can't hit.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
Doncic outside. Kunad right side. They grab their own miss. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And it's Doncic missing.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself. Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Hachimura sets a screen. Hard against Doncic. Pass to Ayton. Good work defensively by Towns. And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. So far in the 4th, they've allowed just 6 points. Towns down low. Is covered by Ayton. And connects on the 9-footer. And now an 11-point New York lead.
And it's always great to see Towns in the zone, bringing a ton of energy to his offensive game.
And he's going for the oop here. And so the ball out of bounds. Smart touched it last.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Pass to Shamet. Outside Anunoby. From outside, off the mark. The Lakers have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Smart finds Kunad. Fires it. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 11. It's stolen by Smart. Kunad outside. Doncic against Towns. Hachimura with a screen on Towns. From deep, here's Doncic. And the Lakers get it back. Smart with a bucket.
And after he went scoreless in the first half, he's finally getting it going, looking much more comfortable.
Knicks leading by 9. Outside Anunoby. Hard against Kunad. Rebounded by the Lakers. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Kicks it to Doncic. Kunad on the wing. Hachimura, the pass to Doncic. Smart for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Outside Brunson. Here's Anunoby. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And Ayton gets it to go.
Few guys distribute better than Doncic. He's got good instincts for when and where to send the ball.
Pass to Shamet. Back to Brunson. Now Towns. Over Ayton. No good. A bit long that time. Hard against Smart. Kicks it out to Kunad. For 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Shamet passes to Anunoby. Outside Hart. There's a screen. Pass to Towns. Launches it. Doncic pulls down the board. Lakers trail by 9. Here's Luka, and Doncic hammers it home.
What energy on the drive from Doncic. Charging in before the defense can seal up the gaps.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson from outside the arc. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Hachimura. Again, Los Angeles.
When Rory hits the mid-range, it makes him that much tougher to handle.
Knicks leading by 5. Pass to Anunoby. Towns looking for an opening. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. The Lakers have gotten 7 of 16 attempts to drop since the start of the fourth. Kicks it out to Kunad. Fires the 3. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Shrugs off the contact and dunks it home. He'll go to the line.
A strong finish by Anunoby. He gives 100% effort.
First team foul.
Reeves is checked in for Los Angeles. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Mikal Bridges checked in for Shamet.
One shot.
You gotta like Anunoby's development so far. Not just a stellar defender, but also very versatile offensively. OG's become an impactful two-way wing.
Reeves finds Doncic. Reeves against Bridges. Smart for three. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. Outside Hart. Towns outside. Rebound, the Lakers.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Hart. And Hart throws it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Doncic outside. Off the mark there with a three.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Hart with a screen on Doncic. Brunson against Doncic.
And defenses prepare for Brunson's foul-drawing tactics, but they still can't do anything about it.
Second team. At the line for the Knicks, Jalen Brunson. Shoot two.
The first one falls.
And really strong at the line since the break.
And so he's able to get one of two.
And you gotta love Jalen Brunson's mix of physical and mental skills. He's not just fast and tenacious, he's also very intelligent about how he attacks you.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
New York leading by 9. Outside Hart, now Brunson. Rebounded by Ayton. Doncic against Hart. Now Hachimura. Doncic fires. He's off from three.
That's kind of a Hail Mary there. That's the mark of desperation.
And here's Brunson. Towns a screen on Smart. Brunson. Ooh, the three doesn't go.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, that's it right now. He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Outside Anunoby. Here's Brunson. Now Towns. 6 to shoot. Oh, it misses.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Here's Towns. Outside Brunson from deep. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Oh, he can't hit it. And it's the Lakers' ball. A 12-point game. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock.
Well, Hachimura is always ready to go into that overdrive inside and fight you for it.
Second team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Rui Hachimura. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Second free throw, no good. Now the Knicks with it. They lead by 11. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.